What's up, y'all? My bad, homies. My bad, homies. Nick of time and all that. Shit. But we ain't here. And shoot, I ain't cursed yet. I said shit. That's not the shit, y'all. But welcome everybody, bro. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Wake and Pack. It just dawned on me, like, I'm thinking, like, next time I do another Wake and Pack, we're gonna have the results from the game. But we got a Monday nighter tonight. Not only do we got a Monday nighter, shout out to my boy G Pack. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming through. Zane, my boy, like clockwork. Thank you for coming through, bro. But yeah, man, game is tonight. So are you ready for some football? Goddammit. I know y'all see the thumbnail. And what about yesterday? Do y'all want to mention any events that happened yesterday? It just seems like, look, since we beat Kansas City, they act like they forgot how to play ball. Since we beat Detroit, they act like they forgot how to play ball. I've been telling y'all, it's not about the best team. It's about the hottest team, man. Speaking of that, my boy, Mr. Vice President, is right on topic. I'm going to let Pat Mahomes slide just this time because it was questionable shit that happened 2 weeks in a row. It happened with us with the Miss MVS call last week, even though they had some missed calls that they got. But also, it happened 2 games in a row. So I'm going to give Pat a little time because, you know, the league MVPs, the best players in the league get all the calls, you know, and they didn't really give them any. So, and again, bro, if you really want to look at it, Kadarius Toney was offsides. Like, that's just what happens. What happens to when a receiver lines up, they point at the ref. Am I good? He didn't decide to do that this time, you know, so I can't be mad at that. Zane Strong, you are absolutely right. And let me tell you why they suck. They suck because they won. They suck because they don't know how to lose. The Bears should have no business winning games. Even though Fields is playing himself into another contract, I don't think the Bears going to do it. I think the Bears are over them. They're going to do a whole nother rehaul. They're going to get a whole nother new coaching staff. They're going to get a whole another new quarterback. So that's going to set them back for another 5 years if they pick the right quarterback. You know, because we've seen this team pick Mitch Trubisky over Deshaun Watson. We've seen them do all kind of stuff like that. So, yes, Zane, the Bears still suck because they don't even know how to lose. They out there winning games. They ain't got no business to be winning. And then again, Detroit. Once we smacked up on them, the next week they got a get right game, and they barely beat New Orleans. Then they come in this game and lose to the Bears. And then how about Minnesota, y'all? They win 3-0 in a barn burner against the fucking Raiders, y'all. So, hey, Packers are in good shape. If that Minnesota team shows up against us, only scoring 3 points against the Raiders, they gonna have problems. So, yeah, he does, bro. But, you know, the great players, they get the great calls. I ain't mad at that. You know, as part of the game, I always say Jordan used to call his own fouls. LeBron called his own fouls sometimes. He'll go shoot the shot. No whistles blown. He'll put his hands up, beep, go to the line. You know, the great ones get the call. So I ain't mad at him with that. But when it happens 2 consecutive games in a row, that is a problem. And then again, we just talking about the refs. I mean, the refs, y'all. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But, you know, he got the skills to equip with that, Mr. Vice President. If he was Jay Cutler, it wouldn't matter what the fuck. They could give him all the calls. He just ain't going to do it. But when Pat Mahomes, not only is he great, but when he gets the calls, I mean, that's what it is. My boy Eddie, Cali Packer, shout out to you, bro. Go, Pack motherfucking go. It's game day. I'm going to be watching. I know you're going to be watching. Cali Packer, we got to get something together. I don't know. You might have to email me because I know Madden does the cross-play. I didn't get a request or anything. So I don't know if cross-play is just the luck of the draw. You might meet up with somebody who got the PlayStation. I don't know if we could directly invite each other like I could do with my Xbox friends. My friends on Xbox, oh, boom, hit the button, A, invite you to a game. I can't find you on there, bro. So we're going to have to figure something out. I do want to play you, you know what I'm saying? And again, it might have to be like a family night deal where it's Packers versus Packers. But I looked in, bro. I didn't see the request. So we're going to have to figure that out, bro. Hit me up in the email. And we gonna see. You got my gamer tag, so I don't know, bro. Probably after the game, I'm gonna be, doing some Madden, but I want to see you on there, bro. But I don't know. Maybe it's that crossplay that fucks shit up. Blake 22, my boy. Hey, happy Monday. Good morning to you, bro. Go Pack, bro. We got a game today. Let's all represent. Hey, he was the best quarterback in the North when the year started. God damn it, And look, you could start. I ain't gonna do that yet. I was gonna say you could start rating him next to each quarterback in the league. Good, bad, or indifferent. I think J Love got something to say. We ain't talking about Mahomes. Possibly not, who else is up there? Lamar Jackson's. But I think by next year, J Love could be in that second tier. And that's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say. Hell yeah, I'm ready for that W tonight. Or will it be in the morning for you, bro? I know how time is over there, but shout out to everybody across the pond messing with me, man. Dan always coming through showing some love. So yeah, we got a game tonight. And I suppose... Oh, I don't even. Oh, I was about to say I forgot a lighter. I suppose I could light up right now. Nah, they ain't gonna show us that much love, bro. Again, MVP winners are like a 13-14 team. 13-14 game kind of winning deals. That's how they do MVP. So I don't think he will get one. But I do think that he will climb the quarterback tier. He will climb the quarterback tier. Next year, they're going to be giving love, a little more love when it comes to, how they do shit, ranking top players and all like that. He still hasn't proven what I think he could prove. He's done enough for me to be the starting quarterback of the Packers for the next few years. But, I don't think they're going to show him no love. I don't think they're going to show Matt LaFleur any love. Matt LaFleur could run the rest of the table, win the rest of the games, and I still don't think he's going to be considered for Coach of the Year. And that's kind of crazy. If he runs the table the rest of the way, I think he should be considered, as Coach of the Year, bro. Because if he runs the table, what does that mean? We're an 11-game team, 11-win team, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Let me go and light up, man. We changed it up right now. We're doing a joint today. But yeah, man, what else notable happened yesterday in football, y'all? It was something else I wanted to mention. Minnesota only scores 3 points against Las Vegas. What a game that was. I can't wait to see them. So we got that. We got Detroit losing. Dallas, they won the game. They beat Philadelphia, I don't know how many of us seen that coming. The thing about Dallas this year, people have been saying they haven't beat teams with a winning record. Well, they just beat the team with a winning record. San Francisco went out there, handled their business still. So it's still looking like a San Francisco-Philly race. Dallas did their thing, but again, I mentioned their hard-ass schedule. If Dallas comes out of this as a number 1 seed, they fucking deserve it. But I'm still thinking Eagles number 1 seed or Niners number 1 seed, but that shit don't even matter, bro. We are just trying to get in the tournament. I don't know if y'all been keeping up on the injury report, but let me know what the hell is going on. Please let me know what the hell is going on. Let me know who's playing, who's not playing. If anybody by the end of this stream could give me a cool injury report so we can know what's going on tonight. Although, hey, next man up has been our mentality this whole year. I ain't worried about who we playing. I'm worried about who's playing. We all got to get out there. It's 11 moving parts on each down, man. Everybody got to do their 1/11th, in the words of our great coach, Matt LaFleur. Yeah, I don't mind the Chiefs winning the bowl. Of course, I cannot have 49ers winning the bowl. I just can't. But they got a thing, bro. The last few years, 49ers, they'll make the bowl, but then they'll lose. We all know Shanahan through the regular season, great coach, best play caller, got a great team around him. But it seems like when it gets tight and when it gets in the playoffs, similar to, who was the offensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons, they were up 27-3, in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Niners made it again. Well, it was the other coach anyway. But shit, when they made it against Baltimore, they lost that one. Niners will make it all the way there and lose. They lost to Kansas City, so I ain't worried about the Niners, but I cannot have them winning the game because that's going to make them come a little closer to us with the Super Bowl rings won. I believe they have 4, you know, and our 4 counts more than theirs because we won the year before it was called the Super Bowl. I'm still counting that. It's in history, so I'm running with that, bro. We are a better franchise than them. And again, it's like, what have you done for me lately? When is the last one y'all won in San Francisco? Our last 2 is a lot more current than y'all last one that y'all just got. So get the fuck out of here. Fuck the Niners, okay? And I'm saying that strong because we might end up playing them. All right. 33 is out this game. I'm not surprised, but maybe that's a blessing in disguise, right? You know, Aaron Jones is out. Hopefully he getting all that shit together, man. Hopefully he can come to do a magical run with us. Hey, he's out. That means he's getting healthy. So Aaron Jones, first couple rounds in the playoffs could be dangerous. You know, he could actually be a decoy because when we put Aaron Jones in there, that's a familiar face. So the other defenses is going to be like, oh, well, Aaron Jones is the one we need to stop. Not knowing that we got a Wicks, not knowing that we got a Reed, not knowing that we got a Musgrave. Hopefully he comes back. Got a Tucker Kraft, got a young team, got an offensive line that's getting better. You know what I'm saying? I've said this before, my boy Dan. I am okay with that pick. He's the exact kind of player that we need right now. And he's a good player, man. Could catch out of the backfield, can run, and he's dynamic, bro. I don't know. Maybe, again, he's made a few plays in this league where you remember shit. I remember one he made with Miami, last play of the game. They beat New England. I remember doing a couple things in Arizona, but I don't know if he just always been hindered by loaded backfields. Again, I told you at Alabama, he was there with 2 of the 3 top players ever, you know, in Alabama. So he was sitting behind them. I think James Conner went on to Drake had the spot at Arizona, but I think James Conner came in there and kind of took that over. He earned his bag because he had a great couple years in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh let him go. So yeah, man. Well, I'm happy he's at least back in practice. And then now it's like, shit, you know, again, it's still, you know, enough games to where, you know, we can't shelf this dude until the playoffs. We don't want that. So maybe we can get him in there the last 2 games. I don't know. Maybe the game after this, it'll be okay. You know, but 33 is while playing, he's the best player on our team. We cannot deny that. He's going to have to. And again, hey, he's a bruiser, man. Hey, Zane Strong, would you want to tackle him? And look, it's getting colder. We're getting in deeper in December where we're 16-0. We're getting deeper in December. It's going to get colder. I know it get cold in New York. Them boys is not going to want to tackle A.J. Dillon. Now, is he going to have this monster game, 120 yards, 100 yards? No. But like I said before, A.J. could give us 70 to 80 yards, bro. And that's a good game for him, you know. And we're going to see how we can mix these other guys in. I don't know how Drake's, I don't know if we elevated him from the practice squad or whatever, but I don't know if he's going to get in. But, you know, A.J. Dillon will continue to do his thing like he has. And that's doing his part, coming with his end of the bargain. He's a second, you know, he's a backup running back playing a starting running back's role, bro. So that is what it is, man. And he is a guy who I would say his running style is the more you give him the ball, he starts, you know, getting more yards and yards and yards, meaning, you know, we need to stay in games, and we can do that when we get a lead. Have y'all noticed the last month when we get a lead, it's better. Any team would coach better and play better when they have the lead. Well, some people get a leads up a lot, but, you know, fast start, get a lead, then we could pound the ball down their throat, bro, and hurt their players. Definitely, you know, when guys have a little quiet game, not only do I know Zane, not only do you know Zane, but you know, he knows. He probably ain't happy with the effort he put in. I believe he had 1 catch or run for 16 yards, and that was all he had. But we didn't need him to do nothing else. But it will be great if he breaks out today, and I think he can. Again, we're going on that graveyard field with ankles, MCLs, motherfucking Achilles and all that. So we just want to get out of here healthy. And maybe that's why we shouldn't play Aaron Jones this game anyway. He don't need to come back on that field. I'm sorry. I'd rather pass. Bakhtiari complained about that field. Bakhtiari complained about a few fields in the NFL. When you get injured and you're sitting on a shelf, you got a lot of time to think about shit. Bakhtiari's had a whole lot of time to think like, what's really wrong with my knee? And then he probably looked at all the places he played at and that in the history of motherfuckers getting hurt and injured. So, hey, that'd be a good day for me and you. Hey, I'm getting loaded. You already know. We win by 2 scores. I'm gonna be fucking loaded, bro. I'm gonna be loaded anyway. But hey, if we can win by 2 scores, that would be good, man. We need to come out there and punch them in their motherfucking mouth, bro. Because hey, they coming off of 2 games in a row. They're coming off of a bye week. So we can't just, again, this is a trap game. We cannot let this happen. We cannot let this happen. We have to beat the Giants, bro. And we owe them one from last year. Definitely. We don't want any injuries, man. So that's all I'm hoping for. Obviously, I'm hoping for the win. NFC opponent. And, winning this game will help us with tiebreakers, okay? So Seattle lost. That's good for us, Minnesota barely got by. I wanted them to lose, but you know what? We owe them one anyway, and we're going to take care of them. So I'm not worried about Minnesota. Tampa Bay actually beat Atlanta, which helps us because, again, we fighting with these spots with Tampa Bay, Atlanta. We don't know who's going to make it out of the weak NFC South. It looks like Atlanta's in the lead now by 1 game, but we're going to beat them. So who's to say that Tampa won't come out of the NFC South? So that's what I got on that. Just watching all the games yesterday. Really looking at teams, and I'm just thinking like, shit, we could compete with these motherfuckers. We could compete with all of these teams, even the scary Niners. We owe them 1, we owe them 2, we owe them 3. So we got to go up there to Frisco and try to handle some business. We got to go do it. Yes, sir. I remember him saying that. So that made me fall back. Those kind of comments make me fall back, bro. Before we played the Chiefs, I'm like, Love had to have been thinking about this game because that was his first game ever as a pro. You always remember it. I related it to like my first piece of pussy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna forget that. I forgot about it now. I don't even remember now. But he had to have that circled. And when he said I had that shit circled, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. And this week, when he said we're in playoff mode now, that's what we need to hear from the quarterback. That's what we need to hear from the leader. And the competition we've been playing for the past couple weeks has been playoff competition. Okay, we beat the Rams a few weeks ago, probably a month ago. Hey, they in the playoff contention now. We beat Detroit and Kansas City, respectively, the number 1 seed in their respective divisions. Hey, Detroit ain't so easy running the North, is it? You got Chicago beating y'all down. What's going on in Detroit, man? Y'all okay? Is that enough winning for y'all? Y'all don't know what to do with all these wins in your lap? Are you more used to going 0-16? What's going on, Detroit? 3-1-3. Holla at me, Motor City. What's going on? That's what y'all get for not giving Love his wing, bro. When you hate it, come back on you. I say that Niners team is a killer team, bro. I can't stand them, but I gotta say that. The way they smacked around the Eagles at Philly, even the crowd was just shocked. The crowd was like gasping. Every time Debo caught it and did something, the crowd was just like, like they couldn't believe that shit was happening. That's another thing, Kylie Packer. That's why I'm glad they lost, and I hope they're nowhere near us because they do have the bitch ass tiebreaker on us, bro. No reason we should have lost that game. We led the whole game. But again, that was this young team learning, and that's what it takes to start winning games. We had to have those times, Kylie Packer. But yeah, you damn right, bro. We definitely should have beat them. Led the whole game, bro. Definitely. Hey, we sticking with that. Joe Barry for MVP for sure. And this O-line is no good, bro. They're no good, bro. They give up the most sacks in the NFL. So we gotta eat. I wouldn't be shocked if we seen another Bane Gary appearance. Bane Gary is 3 sacks minimum, Rashawn Gary will go out there and get you 1 or 2, great player and all that. Bane Gary, he's getting you 3 sacks, he's getting strip fumbles, and he's getting tackles in the backfield. So hopefully Bane shows up tonight. Do they have a Batman on their teammate? We'll just call Saquon Batman. How about that? Instead of Saquon will be Batman tonight. So Bane Gary gonna have to eat, bro. Everybody got to keep their eye on Saquon Barkley. He's public enemy number 1. Slayton and all them receivers, okay, capable, but You know, Valentine gonna be himself, and Jair Alexander is out. He's on the shelf, but this is the see when people say the things I need to hear. He said, "I live vicariously through Valentine." He said, "When he out there making plays, I'm happy for him." That's the kind of love we need spread. He could have been sitting back there like, "Damn, man, I need to get healthy. You know, I'm getting paid all this money. He doing just as good. You know, hey, Ja money. We gave you your money. Heal the fuck up and come with us on this run. We need you for this run, vet. Aaron Jones, heal the fuck up and come with us on this run. We need you on this run, vet. Screw a vet. Luke Musgrave, you just was getting your feet wet. You just was doing what we needed to do. Can you come back the last few games, get back into shape and go on this playoff run for us? Definitely, Brandy. Hello to you. Good morning. And definitely, like I said, it is a victory. Obviously, if we go out there and get a W, we score more points than them. But it's also a victory if we get off of that field with no injuries. That field, you know, again, it has many blown ACLs, MCLs, Achilles on that field. I don't know what's going on with it. Bakhtiari's complaining about the field. And it sucks. Our boy Aaron went over there. First drive gets hurt on that field. You know, we got those conspiracy theorists out there too, who the pride in Aaron and the complicated fella just didn't want us to get a number 1 round pick. They probably knew the offensive line wasn't good enough anyway to go on this journey. Maybe they think like, hey, the next year is a little better for us. We could probably get a offensive tackle, whether it's in the draft, they'll have a low pick, or whether they get, you know, an old friend of Aaron Rodgers, David Bakhtiari, if it doesn't work out with us. I don't know. But we got sabotaged. Imagine we would have had that number 1 pick, but it's cool. You know how Goot is. When Goot is licking his chops over, Goot thinking about who he gonna get in the 5th and 6th round. You know how Goot does it in the 5th and 6th round. What does he do in the 5th and 6th round? He gets kids that's gonna play and start and make an impact in games the following year. That's what he does. You hear me? So we gotta give Goot credit too. Oh yeah, Watson too. Kylie Packer. That's what I was forgetting. Christian Watson. And that's going to be a problem. If this all works out, if the football guys really just, by the end of the year, last game, I don't know if it'll count either way for us, especially because I think it's Chicago, right? So if we're in shape, the second game to last, and we get Musgrave back, Savage is already back, keep him in there, Ja back, if we get him back, if we get Aaron Jones back, look at all the guys who are out. What is a defensive coordinator to think when we get all those guys back? I don't even know what Matt LaFleur is going to think when he get all those guys back. He ain't going to know what to do for the first quarter. You know, we get all our weapons back. We're going to pose problems. And again, the good thing about getting all these weapons back, it's not like Love is going to force it to anybody. Love shows love with the ball, no pun intended. He spreads the ball around. You know, you might have a monster game from a Wicks or a Romeo or a Christian Watson, but still the other cats are still getting their ball. Well, you already know CL Freeman, and just for that, this for you, bro. Shout out to you. And you on lunch break now, so that means you're gonna be off tonight. So that means you better be rooting with us. But this for you, CL Freeman. Let's do this shit together. On a joint today, shit, we might have to do joints a little more, man. This is a little slim joint. I call this a PJ, you know, private joint, you know. It's only me. I ain't sharing it with nobody. I don't need nobody's spitty ass lips on my shit either. I used to hate sharing blunts on motherfucker licking a butt. Nigga, I don't want to smoke after that, nigga. This was before COVID too. Definitely now. I remember COVID, homie asked me, hey, let me hit your vape pen. Hell no. Nah. Get your own shit. I don't share like that. Again, I used to say weed is for everybody sharing is caring, but we got to do different. That's a hard one. I mean, we all want to see what Drake is capable of, but we know what Patrick Taylor could do. And we know Patrick Taylor, he's good at blocking and he knows the playbook. He's going to know what he's doing. But if there is a team we could risk this against, it would be, you know, against a team like the Giants. But I just don't want no slippage, man. This team cannot beat us. But, you know, I want to see Drake. Everybody wants to see Drake. But I might have to dress Patrick Taylor, Brandy. I know you don't want to hear that. Hey, that's what I'm saying. And it's not only because our players are just so good that we've discovered, it's also because unscouted looks. Like you've seen a little Musgrave, you've seen a little Crab, you've seen it, but you haven't seen them all together. So we've been hindered by injuries, but maybe it's going to be a blessing in disguise when we get these guys in there healthy. D coordinators ain't gonna know what to do. Oh, stop Aaron Jones. Go right ahead. We got something else for you. Hell yeah, you do that, bro. Hey, make sure you get them drops in too. You know, you don't want to be at the job and me motherfuckers asking you questions. You know, go and put your little clear eyes in too. You gotta, you know, you gotta stay on point, bro. But yeah, hey, don't let me get a little break. I'm going to the bathroom. Shit, one time I don't know if I told y'all, I was at work one day at some other spot and shit, I had a little break. I went to the bathroom. Normally I blow the smoke down the hole in the drain, but shit, I was being lazy this time. I'm smoking that shit, nigga. The water start coming down. I had to get up out of there like I didn't do it. Hell yeah, my boy Freddie. Shout out to you, my homeboy Freddie Roper. What it do, dog? Good morning, TR. What's up with you, bro? Hey, I hope you having a great time, bro. Woo, you know, we actually can, you know, the way Detroit's playing, again, they act like they forgot how to play football. So we numerically can. So why the fuck not, TR? Let's say it. Yes. Why the fuck not? Until we can't, let's just go with we not. And if we don't anyway, then motherfuckers getting bounced first round anyway. We might be the one to do it to them. I don't know the details of that, but I do know you can only be, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna get the line. Hey, everybody see Zane Strong comment. Hey, let's do our due diligence and find that shit out. I know you can't take a motherfucker off and put them on, take them off and put them on, you know? And, you know, Drake is good. Like, he's been on the practice squad. We ain't, like, for the rest of the year especially, like, we ain't gonna have an issue with putting him in or out. So that's good. But I think if we put Patrick Taylor back on the practice squad one more time, he cannot play. I thought he was done, you know, because we did this before with him, but he ended up coming back. So I think he's on his last shot. Yeah, they're definitely good, Brandy. They're 9th in the league, I believe, in interceptions. You know, you can't just throw them little floaters out there. They got some opportunistic defensive backs. You know what I'm saying? So yes, this is a good test. They're top 10 in the league, man, in interceptions. Something we're not. Oh yeah, hey, but the thing is, my boy CL, I don't care if it's by half a point. I don't care if it. Hey, I just want our guys healthy, because you know I don't like that field, bro. I don't like that field. Odell's knees and ankles still over there. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers' Achilles is just laying over there. You know, I don't want to deal with none of that. For real. Okay, so 3. So I believe this is Patrick Taylor's last kind of go around. I don't know if Drake was an emergency panic kind of grab. Although a player sitting around like that, not getting no work. Again, I told y'all he has some dynamic abilities for real. So glad we got him. Thanks for the info, Brandy. See, we get live, you know, updates on this bitch. Hell yeah. You see? So again, you know, there's a couple times Love dodged, you know, a couple bullets. Again, it's not a pick because he didn't throw it, okay? But there were a couple close calls. You know, what is he? 8 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. I mean, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions the past 3 games. We'll take that. But, you know, let's be honest. Love is due a pick. You know, he's due a pick. You got guys that got more interceptions than him. Remember, we thought he was on pace to throw like Peyton Manning 18 interceptions. No, he toned it down. Less INTs for Love, but Love, you can't just be throwing that thing up like, you know, a couple times the last game. No, I don't know how Romeo caught that in between 3 people and it was off of your back foot, you know, but when you got the skill to be able to make that throw, people can't make that throw. So they're not going to throw that. You know, they'll just take a sack or do whatever. You can actually make the throw. You might put it in harm's way, but Romeo, the great route runner and body position that he has, is a result of how he got that catch. Yeah, we just love to play around with Taylor, man. I don't know how he feels personally. He got to be like, God damn, what I got to do to get a job, y'all? But again, when you got 2 running backs who are for sure starting, to use your third one, knowing he might not get in a lot of games, barring injury, he's gonna have to play special teams, so that's where he's got his bread at. But shit, at this point, why don't we fucking sign him? God damn it, it'd be sad if we just let him go, which we probably will. Yeah, bro, it was scary both ways. Scary that he was capable of doing that kind of throw, and scary because it could have went another way if those D-backs just had their stuff together. But hey, I ain't complaining about it either way. But again, away crowd, they feeling good about themselves. They off of a bye week. I don't know if they are numerically in it. They shouldn't be. But again, they trying to play spoiler. You know, they playing with house money. DeVito as quarterback, you know, so I don't know, man. Again, something blowout, something close game. I don't see nobody saying we're going to lose, but let's just get out with a W. I really don't give a fuck how it looks. You know, we done won pretty games, okay? We don't look flashy and won that. Now it's just time to win enough games to get in the tournament, okay? You ain't lying about that. And Watson's body can get bigger. He's so skinny, man. Again, he about 80 pounds when he's wet and wearing boots after Thanksgiving. You know, he need to get some meat on his bones. Oh, yeah. Not only is the North shook, bro. I don't know if you seen my live from a couple of days ago. We put the league on notice. Anybody who ain't paid their rent for their spot that they in, we coming with the sheriff, bro. We knocking on the door. We like, get your shit and get out. We coming in now, you know? People better watch out for their spot. Seattle fumbled their shit. They out of it. We got to worry about Atlanta and Tampa Bay fighting for their spot. And now Detroit losing so many games. We actually, if we run the table, we actually could win a division still. If we won a division this year, oh my God. I'm clowning Detroit forever. I mean, we can already clown Detroit forever, right? 0-16. We can never forget about that. And you cannot take that away from Detroit. They went 0-16. Couldn't win one game. Panthers, as bad as they are, with Bryce Young, who we play, and that's who we need to destroy. At Lambeau, like, everybody need to be scoring in. Brandy's favorite tight end is going to score again. If I could get his name right. What is it, Bob Sims? I don't know. Anyway, that would be nice. Hopefully he catches it this time. You know, he did take one to the house this year. He took one to the house last year, but he dropped two this year. One was a little high. Hit his fingers, though, and then one was right in the breadbasket he dropped. Quay, we need that. And I think we could get that with DeVito at quarterback. See, so is, you know, we hate them all, but we might have to be rooting for the Vikings to beat the Lions. But are you confident in that, Brandy? Did you see that shit show they put on yesterday? 3-0. They beat the Raiders 3-0. Like, where's your offense at? Hey, they show up like that at Lambeau. Is it in Lambeau? Did we go to Minnesota first? Or did they get us at Lambeau? I don't remember. I think it was at Lambeau, but it don't matter. They show up like that. We'll be fine. Hey, thanks for that, CL. Yeah, Ben Sims or whatever the fuck his name is. But hey, great play, getting in the end zone, getting your first Lambeau leap. And again, bro, don't let this Ben guy, of course, he came from Minnesota. So it's cool that we can actually get somebody from them. Because again, you know, once a Packer get released, the Bears are the first people to sign them. And if the Bears don't sign them, it's Minnesota. And if Minnesota don't sign them, Detroit gonna try to get them. They understand NFC North royalty. God damn it. Okay, they got us at the crib, you know. All right, so cool. It's fine. We're going to go to that bird-killing stadium, and then we're going to kill them, you know. And I can't wait to get that one back. I hate Minnesota. I cannot wait to get that one back. But, yeah, man, hey, put up a shut-up time, you know. The tables have turned. The past 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks, we've been huge underdogs. Now it's switching around. I don't like it. I don't watch national media, but I did just this week just to pay attention and tune in. They're jumping on a bandwagon. I don't want them, no. They can stay where they're at. So, you know, it's all in front of us, y'all. It is all in front of us. We just got to go get it. I said we have to go, 3-2 the rest of the way? Or I think that should change. It started off as 4-2, and we didn't lose that one yet. So we won. I don't know, bro, but 3 was the magic number. We won 2 of them, So we need to win another game. We need to win all of these games, but you know, now's the time. It ain't about who's the best team, it's about who's the hottest team. But you know, hey, this was the pregame show, man. Wake and pack. You already know what's about to go down. Thank you for everybody for coming through. Go out there, wear your colors, bro. Monday Night Football. I'm watching the Manning cast. I don't know how y'all do it, but Monday night, the Manning cast is way more entertaining to me than the actual game. I don't know. I might flip back and forth because I like to focus on the game too. But hey, go out there, enjoy this game. Go Pack, go, man. I'm taking another hit for y'all. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Brandy, you went with KC. Brandy got the KC jersey. Hey, California kid, you chose right. So, yeah, thanks everybody, man. Hey, CL Freeman, thank you for coming through, bro. You already know how we do it over here on 420 HPOV Boulevard, bro. You know, turn your lights on your car, wipe your dough. Wipe your feet before you walk in somebody's house. Go on, everybody hit that like button. Shout out to Milto. Shout out to Brandy Lewis. Shout out to my boy CL Freeman. Shout out to my boy Callie Packer coming through. I know you sleepy. Hey, go get you some sleep, bro. So hey, we need you to be up for this game. Zane Strong, shout out to you. Shit, who else was up in here? Hey, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to TR for coming through. Hey, TR, I hope you've been having a good time, man. We miss you. Freddie Roper, my boy G-Pack, my boy Blake 22, Dan from across the pond. What's up with you? Hey, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them, hey, we Packer fans worldwide over here. Mr. Vice President, you already know, can't forget about you. And you know, again, all y'all enjoy the game, have your beer, have you some smoke. Hey, however you want to do it, you know, turn the fuck up. We are a winning team now. The tables have turned. Shout out to G-Pack. And let's go beat them giant killers, man. Let's knock them down to our size. Let's keep hacking at their legs until they become our size. And then we could take the headshot. So I'm out of here. Let's root, bro. Let's root. If it gets so crazy, I might do a video after. Let me not start making promises. But let's root for our team, bro. We need this victory. Let's go out of there with a W and no injuries. Thank you for watching.